selection. Where's been one of your favorite spots so far?
Ooh, well, we're huge coffee snobs. So when we got to go to Seattle, we got to get all the best coffee in the world.
I was shaking
there.
for 2 weeks
So
after
I'm a
that.
little biased. I'm a little biased to Seattle, but that was my favorite stop.
We need to introduce them to Collectivo.
They
We've
already
been introduced.
What are you talking about, Collectivo?
You're way ahead of us.
Nice.
So how did Hey Whiskey kind of come about?
Yeah, it was an idea that I had. You only miss me after whiskey, you only want me when you're gone. And I brought it to Trey and the 2 other boys we co-wrote it with, and they all shot me down. They were like, we don't need another song in country music about whiskey. And I'm super stubborn, and I was like, I know this is a great idea. Let's challenge ourselves to make it different. Write it from a different angle that maybe you haven't heard before. And the melody I originally had was a little too old school, but Trey started the melody on his guitar. And I think between my stubbornness and Trey's great melody, we convinced the other 2 co-writers, okay, we'll chase this. And talking about the angle, we were, so often you hear the guy gets blamed. Well, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault.
Ain't that right?
But it's really cool to hear from the girl's perspective. She's actually blaming the substance and talking directly to whiskey, not directly to the guy. So I don't feel like you've heard that before, and I feel like we really painted a really unique twist on a heartbreak. So, yeah.
And as you're listening to it, it's one of those where you're really following that story. And then all of a sudden it hits that, and you're like, yeah, that makes sense.
Totally.
We did our job then.
Yeah, I definitely dig that. It's very cool. And that's the song, is that the song you're going to play for us?
Oh,
today?
absolutely.
Perfect.
I can tell he's been with you on nights like this. And when you come home strong, he just can't resist. You don't know all the hell that you put me through. And he can't let me go, no, when he's holding you. Hey, whiskey, why you gotta make him miss me? Why's he only call me up when he throws it down? Wanting me more with every round. Hey, bourbon, why you gotta leave him burning? The feeling that old flame he used to have when he was with me. Hey, whiskey. Only on his mind when you come to his head. He starts pouring out all the words he never said. How can neither one of us start moving on? But every night he spends with you reminds him that I'm gone. Hey, whiskey, why you gotta make him miss me? Why's he only call me up when he throws it down? Wanting me more with every round. Hey, bourbon, why you gotta
Hey, nice. Great harmony, you
You
guys.
guys act like you like what you're doing.
It's okay. Pays the bills.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Baby,